As a P, uh, start off where we left from. I think it was a boss that kept knocking me down. Mini boss, something like that. Okay, okay. Oops. go. Better offense, but can't take too many hits. Oh, come on. All right, let's go. Emergency Directive number 1. This is an emergency directive for the order set to the highest priority. Intelligence gathered indicates that a puppet currently headed to Grant Zoo could significantly affect the order's plans. Specific details cannot be shared, but the leaders have confirmed the continued autonomous operation of the target poses a significant threat to our future. Marciana and the alchemists under her command are hereby ordered to stop the target's advance at all costs. Any puppet acting alone must be considered a threat. Emergency Directive number 1 is now in effect. Let's go. That rhyme. Bars. Don't judge me. Shortcut. Must be something in this here. Alright, made it. Involved. Let's go. Oh. I need to stargazer bad. sheep for now. Oh, no. That bitch got me. Let's see that. Okay, I could have went this way. That's okay. Didn't know that. rhinestone podium capsule. What? Hold up. What? That sounds interesting. It restores grinding stones. Hmm. So it gives you more grindstone to use this one. Hmm. That ladder goes up and across. Okay. That's why I came. Right? Yeah. Okay. Get that up off you, homie. Can I destroy those? I can't. What do we have here? Strength amulet plus. Do I have that? Strength amulets plus 1. There's plus 2. No, I don't have a plus 3. Oh, so they're giving us plus 3s now. I have plus 2s. They're giving us plus 3s? Y'all done unlocked a few shortcuts. Let's make use of them. We got 137 Earthball on the line. I hate that move. Yeah, I was really trying to block, but okay.
At least I'm pathetic.
What up, Juan? What's going on? How you doing, man? Let's go. Trying me like that.
Smoking could be greens, could be meats. That's the plan.
Too soon. Alright, there we go. Yeah, those guys are pretty tough. This is where I died before. I'm gonna have to run and take her out. Get out of there.
Just got to the double boss in DS1. Haven't played
Got
these
to
or anything
double
after
boss
that.
in DS1. What's DS1? Just kick me? Oh, Dark Souls 1. I tried to play Dark Souls 2. I couldn't get in. I started off with Dark Souls 3 and fell in love with. Well, I started off with Bloodborne. That's the game I started off with playing these titles. And after Bloodborne, I loved it so much. I played Dark Souls 3. I beat that game 7 times. You know? So after Dark Souls 3, I went to what? I tried to play Dark Souls 2. I couldn't really get into it.
Everything I'm seeing makes me think this room belongs to a master puppeteer.
So I couldn't really get into Dark Souls 2. I wanted to Markiana, Echo Player, and what's this? Echo Player, a tragic invention that never saw the light, overshadowed by the many other creations of Grant. It stores human voices as magnetic waves, allowing them to be played back. The Echo Player is a product primarily used by the curious and wealthy. For unknown reasons, it has been discontinued in the market. Strangely, the alchemists and stalkers are said to procure these devices and frequently use them. Okay, cool. And I had picked up something else, a letter to Markion or something. Yeah, it says a message from Markion. My sadly not departed friend. This is.
This is a message for Markiona, my sadly not departed friend. Important matters brought me to your door. I am searching for my lost apprentice. and it should come as no surprise that I thought you or your other alchemist fiends had taken him. I hope you don't mind, but I made a mess of your lackeys as I passed through. If you do, consider it partial payment for what happened to my other apprentice. As soon as I am able, I shall return to collect your remaining debt. Until then, take care not to die. From Leia,
I started with Dark Souls 2, but I honestly want to do 1 and 3 first. Currently at level 50 with Haven's armor and weapon set, but I need to.
Okay, so we are definitely, absolutely, irrefutably
My bad.
in the past. Unbelievable. The Leia Florence. She's the one they call the legendary stalker. Story is, she went missing a long time ago, in Krot, as it happens, but here she is, still building the legend. And between Markiona and Leia, I know who we're siding with. We still don't know why we're here, but maybe we're here to meet the legendary stalker.
Who knows why we're here, Jiminy? Who knows? But back to what I was saying. Yeah. So I bought Dark Souls 2 after I beat Dark Souls 3. And like I said, I really couldn't get into it. But what was it? So after that, I jumped on, I think Sekiro Shadows Die Twice came out after that. I beat that game. I really loved that game. It was very difficult and challenging, but loved it. And then there's another game that came out, Elden Ring. Yeah, I still haven't beat Elden Ring. I'm still playing that. Um, and I gotta get Demon Souls. I need to get Demon Souls. So Elden Ring and Demon Souls, I need to play those. And it's another game that came out that's Dark Souls Light that I got that I haven't played yet, and I actually have the game. It's what's the name of it? It's like you can switch between reality and the other world, the dark world.
Right, so, time for bed, a quick wank, and hopefully dream of Jamie Lee Curtis clown kissing.
Ish man tripping. That man said Jamie Lee Curtis. That man been watching True Lies. That's a true lie right there. A true lie. Come on. That man said Jamie Lee Curtis. She did have some nice tits. Ooh, new Stargazer. Let's go, baby. I retrieved my Ergo, right? I thought I had more Ergo than this. I think it's every time you get hit, while you try to go get your Ergo goes down. I think that's what happens. So anyway, let's go. Uh, Keep working on capacity because the more capacity you have, that means the more stuff you can carry and that means you can use stronger weapons, well, heavier weapons, and still be able to have the maneuverability of being lightweight. So that's what you're trying to accomplish. That's why you keep raising stats for capacity. So you can do the light roll, not a heavy roll, a regular roll, a light roll. Of course. Okay. What do we have here? Okay. I bet she could really
I
get
was
on.
told that murderous puppet had come to call on me. So who is this handsome guest standing before me? It matters not.
It matters. I'm gonna get her my own.
You belong to me now.
Not really.
To think I became anxious when told a fearsome foe had arrived. What a fool I was. None who enter this greenhouse may leave with their lives.
Shit, that hurt. No, me. Not you. Me.
Why must you, the legendary stalker, impede my work and get in my way? I left my work half. How do you propose to pay me for my lost time? You impudent little puppet, to push me this far.
God damn.
Why must you and the legendary stalker impede my work? You will make fine adornment for my room.
She is strong.
You're not the puppet I was expecting. Who are you? None who enter this greenhouse may leave with their lives. Destroy my sublime creation. Why must you? It's my domain, and you shall serve me for...
I got carried away that time. Run it back, run it back. Give me 1 second. All right, let's go. Hold up. Some things real fast. All right, let's go. Make sure we got this on lock. Let's go.
You're not the puppet I was expecting. Who are you?
I didn't get the spectrum. Yes,
None who enter this greenhouse may leave with their lives. Repaying me for my lost time. Death is my domain, and you shall serve me for all eternity.
little bitch. Alright. That's a bit. That's a bit.
You're not the puppet I was expecting. Who are you? Dare destroy my sublime creation.
Alright. I keep letting my Spectre die. Not just that, I ran in there without my Spectre, then I let my Spectre die a couple of times. Gotta keep that Spectre alive.
To think I became anxious when told a fearsome foe had arrived. What a fool I was. Why must you and the legendary stalker impede my work and get in my way? impudent little puppet to push me this far. Weep in despair, tremble in fear, scream for my pleasure. Why must you, legendary stalker, impede my work and get in my way? You shall serve me for...
She's strong. She takes a lot of hits. Attribute purification. Do I need that right now? No. I need something that's going to hurt this for me. Like,
You're not the puppet I was expecting. Who are you? None who enter this greenhouse may leave with their lives. Impudent little puppet to push me this far.
Okay.
don't you
That was my
think?
first time seeing that move. And it hurt all of my feelings. She's a bully.
To think I became anxious when told a fearsome foe had arrived. What a fool I was. None who enter this greenhouse may leave with their lives. Why must you, the legendary stalker, impede my work and get in my way? You will make a fine adornment for my room, don't you think?
You know what? Let me try something. Just want to try.
To think I became anxious when told a fearsome foe had arrived. What a fool I was. None who enter this greenhouse may leave with their lives. Death is my domain, and you shall serve me for all eternity.
See, that's the only thing about that thing. It when it hit, it just stay in the same spot. It don't track the opponent or nothing. It's just same spot. So if the enemy's just moving around, it don't really. How do I say it? It's not highly effective if the enemy's moving around. That's what I thought I liked about it. You know, the spirit could probably be useful in like try out the spirit.
You're not the puppet I was expecting. Who are you? Weep in despair, tremble in fear, scream for my pleasure. In despair, tremble in fear, impudent little puppet to push me this far. The legendary stalker impede my work and get in my way. Don't you know how foolish it is to impede the path of the alchemists?
Oops.
Don't you know how foolish it is to impede the path of the alchemists? You will make a fine adornment for my room, don't you think?
Yeah, she's crazy, adorable.
You're not the puppet I was expecting. Who are you? None who enter this greenhouse may leave with their lives. Shall serve me for all eternity. To think I became anxious when told a fearsome foe had arrived. What a fool I was. None who enter this greenhouse may leave with their lives. Impudent little puppet to push me this far. Weep in despair, tremble in fear. You will make a fine adornment for my room, don't you think?
Man, it bitch got it. Too much. Wow. Didn't do too bad with the yo-yo.
You're not the puppet I was expecting. Who are you? None who enter this greenhouse may leave with their lives. Weep in despair, tremble in fear, scream for my pleasure. You impudent little puppet to push me this far.
That hit me?
Enough! Who you are doesn't matter anymore. Die! To think I became anxious when told a fearsome foe had arrived. What a fool I was. None who enter this greenhouse may leave with their lives. Repaying me for my lost time. Can't get away quick enough, can you?
What is this?
Fine adornment for my room, don't you
Yeah,
think?
that was my first time seeing it. But I never saw that. That was disrespectful. See what I can do about this.
You're not the puppet I was expecting. Who are you? None who enter this greenhouse may leave with their lives. in despair, tremble in fear, scream for my pleasure. Can't get away quick enough, can you?
She is annoying. And it's like I already done took down the puppet before, and it's like she'll just heal up. So I'm thinking what I should do is take her life down to halfway, then take the puppet down, then finish her off.
To think I became anxious when told a fearsome foe had arrived. What a fool I was.
What was that?
None who enter this greenhouse may leave with their lives. Enough! Who you are doesn't matter anymore. Die! You impudent little puppet, to push me this far. Weep in despair, tremble in fear, scream for my pleasure. None who enter this greenhouse may leave with their lives. Why must you and the legendary Stalker impede my work and get in my way? Oh, you left my work half complete for this. How do you propose repaying me for my lost time? Why must you and the legendary Stalker impede my work and get in my way? I have no
Let's go.
rival beyond Leia.
Got a
It
trophy,
should have
puppeteered
been
down.
the
Let's
two
go.
of us, locked in a fight to the death.
Yeah. Marchiona's key. Oh, I got the key. I can go back to that area in the beginning. The key shaped like a bizarre puppet. Its design reflecting Marchiona's taste. It unlocks the next door in the zone under her control. I dominate all beings that I touch. This was Marchiona's pride and conviction, but even she couldn't have anticipated that someone beyond the reach of her strings would dare destroy her domain. What's she got to say? So let me run around here real quick, see if there's anything in here for, brother. Go ahead and use my one little here. Seeing nothing. Where I came in, where I go out type shit.
We got a key from Marchiona. Hey, I bet it opens that gate we passed before entering the greenhouse. This place is definitely a dead end, and since Leia's not here, let's go back.
Might as well, Jibbity, might as well. Let's go ahead and level up. Or stamina always. There we go. So I guess this is where we go next. Let's do it. What is this? Emotion.
those humans? Just how evil does someone have to be to do something like this?
Bloodstained locket that holds a cherished memory. Even the most horrific, ill intentions and bloody pain could not completely erase that memory. Locket. What's this? Jacket. Nice little fit. I like it.
Zora wants to be your friend. Will you be my friend? Hello? Razora wants to be your friend. Will you be my friend? Razora wants to be free. But I need my shoes to do that. Please, please help me travel the world. Help me to hold your hand and dance. I will wait for you here. Razora was locked in a birdcage. I don't know how long I was there. A white butterfly woke me up and freed me. And I followed the white butterfly all the way here. But I lost my shoes while I was running. I don't know where they came off. I have a precious friend. I miss that friend dearly. We played all the time at the Rose Estate. Our hearts were filled with joy. Razora wants to see her friend again. That's why I have to go back there. Please, please help Razora travel the world. Help me to hold your hand and dance. I will wait for you here.
Let's hope Razora found her shoes. Please me. Please me. This way. Yeah, this way.
Oh, the Carnival Garden. The tram station's that way. I think it's our best chance of getting out of here.
Still right up with Overture. I got a close. So too cool. think I got something for that. Royal flower tea set. A fancy tea set distinguished by its antique beauty. Someone who recognizes its value will want to buy it, regardless of how expensive it is. Every former alchemist leader was a lover of tea. The teacup made by royal flower is said to have been especially cherished. Perhaps they celebrated their ascent, becoming the kings of craft with a cup of fragrant tea. I'm suspecting I had to give this stuff to someone. So we're just going to go ahead and save to recognize that we did it, and also just to get our stuff back in normal. So I don't understand how this lower belt works, because I couldn't reload with the lower belt. Upper belt. And I couldn't use it. And changes to currencies orders. Intel received regarding an ambush by the legendary stalker priority change. Temporarily suspend the search for Lady Marchiona's small puppet. Prepare for the legendary stalker's attack. Oh. So they got attacked by the legendary stalker that we're supposed to. Hey, buddy. You always love me enemies. Use coin to elevate a carnival attraction. Enjoy our rides and attractions with this exclusive carnival coin. Not real currency, zero value outside currency. Okay, cool, carnival. What's up, buddy? That's funny. This looks like, it reminds me of the beginning of the game, the original game, before you fight that one monkey boss. But it just reminds me. I didn't know something like that. Stuck around for she gonna try to sweep me up like on some trash. Let's go. Big black rubber. Butterfly. Okay. Can I blow it down? Let's see. Okay. Whoa. Let's go. Okay. The final perform. Let's take this all the way. Take this back. Yeah, that's it. Oh, go back, back. Did I go on this one? Wow, that hurt. Okay, okay. Wow. Okay. He tough. Big badass. Gotcha. Dude, I tried to get out the way. Uh-oh. Alright, I got it this time. So, give me my money. Like I said, got it this time. Alright, so I go to one left, one right. Right. Look at that. Gotta see. So this is the way to go. What was that? What the hell was that? I ain't never seen that they do those moves. What the fuck? When he tossed out the three, I was like, huh? Then I tried to roll out the way. That man hit me with a volley of Vegeta face head. That big boy out the way. Let's go. Which I won't be using. Restores and charges HP, stamina, legion, and face creepy crawler. See? I guess someone told me on the park bench. Tried to well over here. That cotton fish, he got that in too. More money for me. How do I get into that? That's good. It's just a joke. A1 Ninja. Zoo tram station key. The key found in the Carnival Zoo, Carnival Garden. It unlocks the entrance to the zoo tram station. There was only one way to escape the monsters and reach downtown. Unfortunately, the staff member could not avoid his fate and breathe his last. We got 4 points. Alright, that's how you do that. Shoes. Hey, there go her shoes. A lovely pair of crimson shoes adorned with roses. They are perfectly sized for a small dog. Oh, it's a little Cinderella story. Or with a red round head. It does not be, or Wizard of Oz. It does not remember opening his eyes, or perhaps this life is a dream wished into existence by man. Once awakened, though, may it travel the world and live life to the fullest. Interesting. Ow. 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 Are you serious? That was not expected. Give her
I need my
shoes.
shoes to be free. Oh, you found my shoes! Thank you! Rosora is so happy. Now I can run! I can dance! I can go anywhere! I can go back to the Rose Estate! You gave me back my freedom. So here's a present. For you. It's called Rosora's Treasure. No matter where I end up, I'll remember you. The friend who helped free Rosora. I'll go to the Rose Estate now. With each step the shoes and I take, I'll think of you. My new friend.
Child's drawing that looks very old. Ooh, a new album. Since you took my hand and my time began, I'll fly high and free in the world you gave me. The joy of yearning for someone and embarking upon a journey after escaping the birdcage. Liz Rim, the song to sing when dancing at the world's end.
No matter where I end up, I'll go to the Rose...
So we'll get that 30-some thousand back. Okay. That's money, currency in this. What's this? Overture sleep on it or something. This one. Snowing this way and everything. It's cool. It's a lot of detail. I appreciate this game. I always have. Wow. I appreciate it even more. Stops coming up.
Oh, if it isn't a stalker. Play acting the hero who saves the world, huh? Meanwhile, I have chosen instead to simply look upon this ruined world from this grand little vantage point. Really add some zest and extravagance to my tea time. But this situation really hasn't helped the costs of my already expensive hobby. So, a transaction is always welcome. Well, you stumbled across something of real value. Good taste or plain luck, I wonder. Either way, when you're ready to sell it, consider me. You can't get a proper price for those just anywhere. No, you need to sell it to a specialist, an expert like me, who knows its true worth. And if we can reach a deal, I might have an interesting secret for you.
What does he want me to say? Ah, this fancy tea set.
Since I've been wooed by the elegance and charm of this tea set, I'll share this piece of information about the crown of Krot's own queen of the dramatic arts, Adelina. Her greatest stage prop is called the Puppet Prince's Imperial Crown. Or rather, it was. A true collector's item, and stolen almost as soon as it went on display. But there was no honor among those thieves. I even heard one of them survived, having transformed into a monster that haunts the sea after trying to take the crown for himself. Hilarious, right? Some whore wearing a crown like they're the king of the monsters? I doubt even the most devoted of fans would want to end up like that. Always happy to make a transaction, whatever.
He does have a few things that I would want. Survival amulet. While locked on a target, changes to dodge motion to a roll motion. Hmm? Huh? Okay, this that one door. Key for that one door. That's all I need from here. The rhinestone coating capsule. Yeah, one of these. One of these. One of these. Yeah, this one's over. I'll take it. Don't need that either. Okay.
Since I've been wooed by the greatest stage prop, but there was no honor among those thieves. I even heard one of them survived, having transformed into a monster. Hilarious. That is, but I'm always happy to make it. That is a key, yes. A key to one of the Black Rabbit Brotherhood's hideouts. I assume a member of the Brotherhood dropped it somewhere. But only a fool or a lunatic would loiter around one of their hideouts. So, no. It isn't selling all that well, actually. Always happy to make a
The clear blue sky. Open your eyes and look at the clear blue sky. Feel the night which will end someday. Only time will tell. The clear blue sky is a song of how the landscape seen when the veil of time is lifted may sometimes be the most beautiful sight. For sure. It's like looking at beautiful antiques. When you remember the song. This is some train. Now, what was it?
The stage is set. Now, be our guest. Step right up and do your best.
Good job.
She goes down. Okay. Got the door from the other side. Let's go. Maybe we'll run into another
That missing
Stargazer.
persons poster. You saw it too, right? The name reads Romeo. Romeo, the legendary stalker's apprentice. Since we're back in the past, there's a chance we might run into him. So, let's stay strong and carry on.
What did that paper say about Romeo? Oh well.
Hello? Is someone there?
See, there's someone in a wheelchair.
You there? I hear you. Can you help an old blind lady? This easel before me. It's not supposed to be empty, is it? Do you see a painting on the ground? It's mine. Pick it up and give it to me. Quickly. Can you help an old blind... This easel before me. Do you see... Can you help... This easel... Do you see a...
Some stuff that I missed. I need to go back. That's cool. I'm gonna reach a new start. The cat. That's the cat that was with the old lady. Really? Where'd the cat go?
Hotel Crot. I know, I still can't believe it myself. This must be before the grand opening.
I'm gonna upgrade for it. I don't think there's nothing else I could do though. Yes, that's what I'm saying. All my stuff maxed out. Hold on, what? I can upgrade this? Beyond limitless potential. Let's go. Just got a trophy for that. Mm. Wholesale. Let's see what the wholesale is. Ooh, I didn't know that you could do that. But cool. Um, the letter looks very old. Tear stains are still visible on the paper. My dearest Geppetto, It is my duty to bring you the regrettable news of Camille's death. Reports indicate the job was proceeding as planned when a catastrophic chemical leak occurred, leading to a colossal mortality event. There were no survivors. Due to ongoing toxicity at the site, search and recovery operations have been called off. I cannot describe how much it pains me to deliver this news to you, my friend. Camille shone. Camille shone brightly with the light of genius. All of us, all of Craig, have lost a brilliant star. The Order will provide complete support for the funeral arrangements of Camille and her assistants. Mere currency cannot ever equal the friendship Camille showed us, but we hope you will accept this as a sincere gesture of sympathy for your loss. May trust and friendship between the workshop and the Order never falter. Respectfully, Valentinus Menard, Chief Alchemist of Owl. So I guess I'm introducing a new character into it, related to Geppetto in some type of way. Hey, the kitty. That's gonna be the old lady's cat.
Well, well, a stalker. Or so I assume, judging by your attire and demeanor. And yet your face is unknown to me. To me? Ridiculous. You're a sweeper, perhaps? But no matter. Ignorant fools say that we are adversaries, but in truth, our relationship is not that hostile. I do so look forward to working with you. Have you something to say? I beg your pardon? What year is it? Are you under the influence of some strange medication? You may well want to study the provenance of your petrification cure. A word to the wise, don't trust any medicine that an alchemist doesn't hand to you personally. The Monad Charity House. You've heard of the Rose Estate? That's where you'll find your cure. Red hair. Red hair. Could you be speaking of Leia Florence? Why didn't you just say so? If you're looking for the legendary stalker, you should just come out with it. But, if I may ask, what could you possibly want with a living legend? Perhaps you've heard the tale of the Blood Artist. Just one of the monikers of a murderous puppet that targeted only the upper crust of society. It was a dreadful affair. Many a stalker tried to apprehend the Blood Artist, only to die by his blade. But he was no match for one in particular, who took him down on her own. This stalker not only beat the Blood Artist in single combat, but she utterly dismantled him. And she goes by the rather pedestrian name, Leia Florence. Though most everyone just calls her by the loftier moniker, the legendary stalker. Help her, you say? Yes, she was here. But she took that lift, headed down. Simply said she had something to take care of, but heaven knows what that could be. Perhaps she's gone to slay that poor, crazed lunatic. The one afflicted with the petrification disease. She is the legendary stalker, after all. There's a reason they say only merciful death remains in her wake. Romeo? Never heard of him. Oh, the sidekick. The legendary stalker's young apprentice, I suppose. He could be the reason she's been so, on edge of late. If you're looking for the legendary stalker, she took that lift, went down. Well, don't let me stop you. If you want to talk to her, follow her.
Letter from an old friend undelivered to the damn geezer known as the head of the workshop. We are still friends, so I'm writing you in that spirit. The tour is finished without trouble. The best part of it was visiting home again. The child also liked his father's hometown best. He'll make an excellent pianist, unless he follows in his parents' footsteps and walks a more technical path. Whatever lies ahead, the only thing about which I'm certain, he needs his father. Of course, I hope poor Camille finds peace. We all miss her. Carlo most of all. He needs you. How you say it? Giuseppe? He's a splendid boy. If he resented you once, he understands now. He wants to be with his father. You can't lock yourself away forever. Please return to your family. A less civilized woman would have wrapped this letter around a cannonball and fired it into the heart of your damnable workshop. But I am civilized and serious. The child awaits you. Please choose wisely with your heart. Sincerely yours, Antonia. My dearest Antonia, I am truly grateful that you continue to care for my son. Please invoice me for all the tour expenses incurred, and you will be fully compensated. Sincerely, Geppetto, head of the workshop. Oh, okay. Antonia. So they introduced some new characters that were closely involved with Geppetto's.
Oh, goodness. A new face appears. How do things fare outside, Master Stalker? Let me introduce myself. I am Klaus, merchant extraordinaire and collector of rare ergo. Indeed, you'll be hard-pressed to find a merchant more skilled than I in the handling of all precious goods. You're lucky to find me in a place such as this. A rather uncouth stalker simply dumped me here and left. The world is crumbling before our eyes, and so are people's manners, it seems. As a merchant, it is quite frustrating being stuck here inside this empty hotel. I beg of you, regale me with news of the city when you can, and perhaps buy something, huh? Collecting is my passion. I especially love watches, but as a merchant, I deal solely in rare artifacts. I recently got my hands on a mysterious set of ancient discs unearthed in the ruins. I was taking them to the Rose Estate for an exclusive showcase, but I lost them all in transit due to the chaos engulfing the city. If it wasn't for my injured back, I'd be out searching for them right now. I say, if you find any of my ancient discs, I will reward you handsomely. Oh, that person, I heard her called the legendary Stalker. Well, she certainly lives up to the name. When she rescued me at the zoo, she had no trouble hoisting my hefty body and tossing me about without so much as a grunt of effort. She muttered something about searching for her apprentice in a laboratory, but she was so on edge that I pressed no further. Still, I must say, it is not unreasonable to expect better treatment and a friendlier demeanor from your rescuer. Do you mean the leader of the bastards? The man standing over there? My weak heart and spirit prevent me from speaking to such an imposing fellow. I've heard he's quite capable and holds influence over others in many ways. He is conducting important work. But he does frighten me to no end. I'm sure he's a good man, but please don't reveal I spoke ill of him. I'm sorry, you want to know the year? I don't understand the question. You must be referring to the swirling rumors about an era of calamity coming due to the worsening situation with the petrification disease. Let's see, what other news? I hear the opening of the Grand Exhibition will be cancelled. Also, whispered voices say the alchemists lost something. What that might be, though, I cannot say. Besides that, nothing else significant comes to mind. The Rose Estate was my original destination. Many notable people fled there due to the petrification disease. Not to boast, but I am a rather famous merchant. I had received an invitation to the estate, and I was on my way there when I became engulfed by chaos. I should make my way to the estate, but my back pain, oh. I'm glad the legendary stalker rescued me, and it was an honor, though I'd wish he'd been gentler. I cannot sit or lie down. Oh, do you know how terribly inconvenient that is? Oh. I cannot believe my eyes. You found one of my discs. I'm touched, truly. Collecting may seem a silly thing to you, but this simple act connects me deeply to the larger world. Just imagine, who were the ancient beings who engraved these discs? Did they worship a god, curse a devil? Or had they endured dark times as we have and sought the solace of an angel? Imagining others reaching the light after a dark night gives me hope this nightmare will end. Now, if you find more discs, I will offer you other valuable rewards in exchange. As a merchant, it is...
Oh, I guess this is the stuff he'll give you for the ancient disc. Okay. I guess I can give this to that cat. Greetings. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. First, I must congratulate you on taking possession of the gold coin tree. As you may have already guessed, this precious and unique tree is priceless treasure from the age of knights and kings. It has been safeguarded even before the alchemists of the owl came to existence. But I digress. I suspect history may bore you. So let us proceed directly to business. My conditions are simple. Regularly secure all gold coin fruit in this carrier. While I would prefer to receive the gold coin fruit myself, I cannot delay any further, as there is someone I must find. If you ever need something, simply place a gold coin fruit into the carrier. One last thing, you are free to open and access all areas, but do not open the doors that lead to the basement. Do not forget that this agreement established before our transaction remains non-negotiable. I look forward to our future transactions. G, Master of the Ancient Castle. So this is, but how do I retrieve my gold? I can still retrieve it. $16. Used to only be 8 at a time. I guess they doubled it with the last upgrade I just did. Wow. That's a lot. I'll take it. No comment. Got it. The youngest mask and permanent death. Something. Permitting this hunting apparel. The hunting ensemble worn by the youngest of the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. It is the clothing of a girl who grew up seeing death as entertainment. The rest of us are lost. We become numb to tyranny. But the youngest is still young. She might have a chance to change the battle maniac. Okay, these are the Black Rabbit Brotherhood's outfits that you're collecting. Okay. So I guess that's all that was going on in this room. I guess. Okay. That was it. So we're back down here. It's not anywhere. Oh, they told me to take this one. But isn't that what G said? Don't go to the basement. That's where the Leia Florence went. So that's where we going. So what's going on here? I'm wrong here. wow. Okay. Take those damage from getting hit. Might need to put that on. This? The Menard family's master key, a key used by the officers of House Menard. It is essential for gaining access to the Alchemist facility. This key is of the House Menard. It's only given to those of important positions. The key bears a tag with the name of the owner. I think we'll take a break right here, people. I think this is a good spot to take a break at. And we'll continue from here on next. Face example.
Did you hear that? Could that be Leia? No one in our time knows how she disappeared or how she died, even if she died. Here's hoping it's got nothing to do with this deeply disturbing alchemist facility, at least.
Whoa. Big boy. I'll take it. Shortcut. Cargo prisoner sharp pipe. Reckless enhancement. Do I have one of those? Yeah. Kill this one. These are magazines represent books. Before I go, oh, sorry. So this came down. It's not hard. Yeah, I'm digging these. I'm fucking with these. These shit sick. They doing things. Taking care of business. Everything. They got it. With interrogation law, inquisitive, the rebuttal of the accused has failed to convince the order. No valid reason was offered for the slander of Markian and enlightenment, nor the termination of the experiment. Do you have anything more to accuse? She must not create any more abominations. This is not the true path for humanity. Inquisitive, regrettable sacrifices be made to pursue the path of truth. But regrettable sacrifices must be made to pursue the path of truth. Accused. Honorable Inquisitor, refer not merely to be sacrificed, but to us all. We have strayed from humanity's path. Inquisitor is not the evolution of humanity, the purpose of the order. Accused. Only if we begin from a sharp principle of morality. Just look at those carcasses, the abominations she has created. The ego and metabolism of the original patients are gone, replaced by nothing more than the instinct to consume and survive. They may They may imitate features and gestures of their former selves, but that's more akin to rigor mortis than life. They're dead as moral beings. We must give them peace. Accused. As an agent of the Salamander Division, I was present at the scene of the fateful accident. Back then, Marchiona meant nothing to the Order. She should have been disposed of. Instead, the elders decided her abnormal tendencies held value and invited her to join the ranks, and they were proven correct. Accused, but at what cost? What kind of monster implants the heart of the person who raised them into a puppet? Did she even mourn the loss of redacted? Inquisitive, would you wish sentiment to stand in the way of the Enlightenment's greatest accomplishment? She opened the door to the Order's discovery of immortality. Hughes, if that is what immortality is, I'd rather die here. Nothing else said this report is legible. Let's go. Hey, buddies. Whoa, death. All right, I'm breaking. Taking a break. All right, see you next time, people. Peace.